all right.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to share this with you. You're aware of this practice. There's someone on our staff here who gets a real kick out of grabbing handfuls of my 8x10s and at nighttime throwing them out the 9th floor window onto 6th Avenue.
I've actually seen the person on staff doing it.
Yes.
This is a true thing. I've walked by, and you and I both have stacks of our photographs.
Right.
We're always trying to hope that someone will ask,
right.
do you want a photo?
Yeah.
My stack's still there. But anyway, but you, and this guy opens the window and just
throws
as
them
a
out.
joke, sometimes takes like 50 of your photo and throws them out onto the 9th floor, and they scatter.
I got a message from another friend of mine. I was walking through Times Square, and there was a homeless guy selling your photos. So we're spurring industry here, with our pranks and tricks.
We're doing really well.
Yeah.
I wonder what he got for it. I'm always curious.
I would be curious, too.
I'll never forget the time I'm humble, you know that about me, and I'm kept humble by my position in television. And I was once at this event in Cincinnati, I think. And, and I was at this event, and everybody was like asking for everyone's autograph. There were a lot of celebrities there. And this is a couple of years ago when our show was just getting started. And so I hope it would be a little different now. But all these big celebrities were there, and everyone was asking for their autograph, and like big crowds. So I get out of like the same car too as the other celebrities, and so the whole crowd starts, "Oh yeah, we want your autograph, we want your autograph." And so I start feeling really good about myself, taking the scraps of pen. Going to Brian, hey, calm down, everybody, you'll get yours. Going to Brian, The event's over, everyone leaves. I'm walking along the street. I see my autograph in the gutter. I realize, hey, that guy too, me, yeah. What the hell? Toss. And I wept and wept and wept.
Oh, wow.
Those things are important. They keep us bitter.
Right.
And build us up. Hey,
that's right.
And that's good for some reason we'll figure out later. All right. Well, we should talk about something pretty important here.
Okay.
Which is the biggest story for the past 9 months, as if it hasn't been discussed, has been the Lewinsky scandal. We all know that. We've all heard enough about it. Well, now that we're waiting for the impeachment inquiry to actually begin, have you noticed there's a lull in the story? Nothing's going on right now.
It just kind of died down.
Yeah, and that got us thinking here at the show. There's been a lot of major news stories that have broken in the last 9 months that no one's talked about because of the sex scandal. Seriously, they've just been completely ignored. They were in the newspaper, people saw it, but just went right to the sex scandal. Well, tonight, folks, we're going to take a look at some of the big stories you may have missed because of the Lewinsky scandal in a little segment I'm going to call The Stories You May Have Missed Because of the Lewinsky Scandal. First off, folks, check out this headline. Came out a couple of months ago, and it was completely ignored. Oil discovered in Vatican City. That's right. Oil was discovered in Vatican City, but no one paid attention because of the sex scandal. Here's a photo, actually, of Pope John Paul II taken shortly after the big strike. He's pretty happy about it. And evidently, he's already spent some of the new cash. Get a shot of his hand. This is pretty recently. He's doing really well. And he traded in the Pope-mobile for a Camaro. Did you know that? Pretty hot stuff. Here's another big story you probably missed, thanks to Monica. Costner project flops again. Now, we all know Kevin Costner, had The Postman, right? And that was a flop. Well, apparently he followed up that movie with a whole string of even bigger disasters that nobody noticed. There was Water Mail, about a guy... It's about a guy who's determined to deliver the mail in a world of water. Then there was Water Mail, about a guy who was half man, half water. Then there was Water Mail 2, about a guy who was half water, half mail. Then there was Mail Water, about a guy trying to mail water. And then finally, folks, there was what I think was the best one of all. There was one based originally on a typo at the studio, The Mall Waiter. And that one actually did pretty well, so... You like that movie, right?
I liked it a lot.
Okay, this next story is a huge story that came out, no one noticed because of the Lewinsky scandal. Gerald Ford comes out of the closet. Folks, I can't believe it either. Apparently, it's true. Here's an interview done with one of the former president's old college football teammates. I think it was on 60 Minutes or something. Take a look.
Were you surprised about the news?
Hell no. We all knew. And I can tell you one thing. Whoever is his boyfriend right now, lucky man. Real lucky.
Thank you very much.
Lucky man. Huge. A good looking one, too. Lots of that big. They don't look so good. But his. Perfect. Perfect, huge.
Apparently you can't shut that guy up. He just goes and goes and goes.
Quite a memory.
Yeah. Some things you don't forget.
Yeah.
Folks, here's a story that should have dominated the tabloids for weeks, but didn't thanks to Monica. Brolin leaves Barbara. That's right, James Brolin left Barbara Streisand. Here's a shot of the couple in happier days. And apparently here's Brolin with his new lover, that's right, Toucan Sam, which... Is she popular with people?
No, they're mad. They're mad that you're insinuating that Toucan Sam is gay. I think that's the source of their anger.
Here's a heartwarming piece of news that unfortunately got overlooked. Did you see this? Brazil honors Sting for rainforest efforts. That's right. Apparently Sting was honored by the country for all the work that he's done to help protect the rainforest. So they wanted to do something really big for him. So what Brazil did was they laid asphalt over 750 million acres of rainforest and created this beautiful mural which can be seen from space. Isn't that nice? Wow. It's incredible. What an amazing thing. Keep it up, Sting. What a great gesture.
Yeah.
And finally, here's a big story I can't believe everyone missed. Ohio lowers drinking age to 8. No one's talking about this. I mean, this is going to have major consequences. Just look at how it's already affected children's parties.
So I said, stand back, gentlemen, and I took out my 5-iron, and I left the ball 3 inches from the cup.
How wonderful for you.
You jerk! I just found out about Marissa. Well, I've made a mess out of my life.
He looks all broken up about it, too.
That kid's got the right attitude.
What? What's that?
I made a mess out of my life.
Just be happy about it?
Whatever.
All right. Well, let's take a break right now. And then when we come back, I want a break right here. There isn't supposed to be one.
Okay.
But I thought we should do some commercials and make a lot of money for the network. When we come back, Stephen Baldwin is going to join us. Stick around.